dilapidated conditions in Mizoram have forced residents to Lunglei district to take a risky alternative to commute to the state capital and other parts of the state. Though expensive and unsafe, locally made tiny boats are the only option left for residents of Tlabung as the National Highway 302 remains in a dilapidated condition. Moreover, the locally made boats are extremely time-consuming and take over a day to cover a distance of 97 kilometers between Tlabung and Lunglei. Travellers have to spend over rupees 10,000 in contrast to the previous rupees 1,000 fare. Residents say while rupees 9,000 is enough for reaching Delhi from Aizawl, the same cannot be said for the journey between Tlabung and Aizawl, which are just 250 kilometers apart. Instead, locals have to pay at least rupees 20,000. Owing to the dilapidation, public transport discontinued their operations since July this year. Cabs are the most adversely affected, considering the dependency of their livelihood on National Highway 302 after failing to earn for their families. Reported around 70% of the National Highway 302 is not motorable and heavy vehicles stay off the road. This, in turn, has affected residents of more than 60 villages. So, big story coming in from Mizoram. Dilapidated condition of roads in the state have forced residents in Lunglei district to take a risky alternative to commute to the state capital and other parts of the state. Though expensive and unsafe, locally made tiny boats are the only option left for residents of Tlabung as the National Highway 302 remains in a dilapidated condition. Moreover, locally made tiny boats are extremely time-consuming and take over a day to cover a distance of 97 kilometers between Tlabung and Lunglei. Travellers have to spend over rupees 10,000 in contrast to the rupees 1,000 taken previously. Residents say while rupees 9,000 is enough for reaching Delhi from Aizawl, the same cannot be said for the journey between Tlabung and Aizawl, which are just 250 kilometers apart. Instead, locals now have to pay at least rupees 20,000. Owing to the dilapidation, public transport discontinued their operations since July this year. Cabs are the most adversely affected, considering the dependency of their livelihood on National Highway 302 after failing to earn for their families. Reportedly, around 70% of the National Highway 302 is not motorable and heavy vehicles stay off the road. This in turn has affected residents of more than 60 villages. And my colleague Isaac joins us over the phone line for more details on this big story coming in from Mizoram. Well, Isaac, dilapidated condition of roads, it has forced residents to navigate on water now in Mizoram. People are left with no other option but to travel in locally made boats. So how long has this been going on, and now that locals have taken things into their own hands, what are the authorities saying? What are the response that is coming on from the people of the region?
Yes, as you have mentioned that it is as though it is expensive and unsafe. These local-made, these tiny boats, this is the only option left for the people belonging to Lunglei district mainly and Lunglei district as well. So this Lunglei district is the main point where people have faced so many problems due to these bad road conditions. So the bad road condition of this NH 302 still remains is absolutely pathetic. So even recently, yesterday, there is an assembly made by the church. So in that also the people who are traveling also, they are facing many problems due to these bad road conditions. So the state chief minister on Saturday has convened a meeting with officials of this state PWD and leaders of Joint Action Committee. They agreed to take immediate steps and expedite the repairing and dilapidated road from Monday. So it is as per from the official statement. So they also decided to they decided to take all the possibility measures towards this. But since then, like the people have facing problems, especially in Lunglei district. So the number of days reached to Mizoram from Mizoram to Tlabung has been increased, as one needs to spend more than 2 days for reaching the destination. So they are facing so many problems. So it is a cry for the people of Lunglei district. So the state government is taking actions towards this, but as of now, there are no solutions. As of now, only these local-made tiny boats are the only option left for the people belonging to various communities in Lunglei.
Right, Isaac. On our screens, we can see the plight of the locals, how they are spending their days. Now, this makeshift mode of transport, it's both expensive and unsafe, and not to mention time-consuming. So, you are saying that action has been taken, but is it enough? Is the action being taken serious enough that the locals will somehow benefit from whatever actions is being taken?
Yes, it is the major issue from long back, especially in Tlabung areas and Lunglei area. So the background condition is not happened recently. So it happens from long back. So there is a request made to the government, made to the state government many times, but they think that most of people requested the state government and also to the NHIDCL. So the sources from the NGOs leader in Tlabung have said that they understand the order of both the NHIDCL and the contractor are going through because of rain, but they don't expect such a perfectly smooth road condition at this stage. But at least the roads should be motorable. So this is what they expect and they demand. So they said that the local leaders have stated they didn't expect such a perfectly smooth at this stage due to this the continuous rainfall. But at least the roads should be motorable. So that is what they demand. But the NHIDCL, the contractor, and also the state government, they are not taking efforts from the private.
Right. Also, Isaac, owing to this present condition in the state, public transport, it was discontinued since July this year. Now, cab services, if you talk about cab services, it has been the most adversely affected. Now, this comes as a major blow to all the people whose livelihoods depend on these kind of services, Isaac.
Right, right. As we have said, that these Mexican owners, they are unable to travel to other districts, other connecting parts that in Aizawl and Lunglei also. So they had to the effect of these many people, many cab owners, and also Mexican drivers. Also, this livelihood has been affected, and also this other even some essential communities temporarily. So it has also been affected. So the price is high and in Tlabung district. So they have hugely affected in economical wise. So due to these bad road conditions, all the livelihood, we can say that almost all the livelihoods have been affected due to these bad road conditions.
Isaac, one more quick question. Now, this concerned road, the National Highway 302 and the concerned road, it's one of the several projects which is being undertaken by the National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Private Limited. It's quite a much hyped Bharatmala. It comes under the much hyped Bharatmala Pariyojana. Now, this was scheduled to be wrapped last year by the end of 2022. Now, it's almost over a year now. Shockingly, 18% of the work has been done. So what's going on there?
Yes, even the MLAs from that constituency, Mr. 𝗟𝗏𝗪𝗀 and also other, he's from the Congress party. He has met the authorities of this NHIDCL and also the construction workers many times that to make the road more faster than this. So Now only that 18% of their work has been completed so far, and even after a lapse of 2 years. So they have requested, like they have also requested that the people in the constituency have also requested that they take actions in place to go and pressure these construction workers and also these companies to make their road more faster to create and the contractors are going through. So, but since then, like there are slow pace of work made by these construction workers, and they even push it out from the state government so far. So they are now in a situation like this.